What's happening, fam? This is Chris with Chopping Blades Lawn Care, right back at you again with another video. So, if you watch my videos, you'll see I had one called The Toro Gave Up. And I promised you guys I was going to show you exactly what happened. Just in case you have this model, Toro. It's an older model. Like I said, I think it's like a 10-year-old mower. It's the Toro Recycler, 22-inch, 190cc. And I'm gonna show you guys exactly why it wouldn't start. So I'm gonna set you up here. Hopefully you can see everything, and we're gonna go through it. Okay, we got two Phillips heads up here on the top. Take this plastic cover off, and actually, well, yeah, it lets you see everything better when you take it off. But some of you guys might be skilled enough to do the work without doing all that. I'm not a mechanic. Actually, I just know what makes sense. In a operated engine, it just needs three things. That's fuel, air, and spark. And if you can figure out which three of those are deficient in your engine, then you can figure out the problem of why it's not running, why it won't start. Then you got your, deals like dirty air filter, dirty carburetor, and whatnot. But I'm gonna show you what was wrong with mine, because as you can see, that filter is not too bad. I just cut a dusty yard the other day, but it's a brand new air filter. And spark plug is new, good fuel. But it's this arm right here. I believe that's the automatic choke arm. So in here, when your engine is cold and you haven't started it, this should be closed all the way. And once you start it, I hope you guys can see that off of there, man. And once you start it, it slowly opens up like that. Well, mine was sticking, and I'm gonna replicate exactly what was happening. Okay, so the last time I took my carb off and cleaned it, I took it completely off, and you have to take this little arm off in order for it to come completely off your engine. And so I guess I tightened this bolt right here a little too tight. So therefore, see how it's not recoiling, it's sticking. See that? That's stuck wide open. And that's closed. Now that's supposed to bounce back and forth and recoil. So while I was doing the job and I came home and cleaned the carb, I noticed that was what was happening. So what I did was I just backed the screw off a little bit. See how I get that bounce? See how it's all the way closed, and you get that bounce, that recoil. That was the problem. This screw I had on it, this nut that I have on here was too tight, and it wasn't allowing it to recoil. So all I did was I tightened it until it was sticking like that. See how it's stuck? And then I back off of it. See that? Now let's do a little test. Let's see if that was really what was going on. This mower starts in one pull. So let's see if it'll start with it stuck closed like that. Or no, wait, it was stuck. It should have been, while it wasn't cranking, it should have been stuck open. So let's see if it'll start. You see that? I mean, that was a pretty wimpy pull, but still it didn't give it no signs of starting up whatsoever. It just pulled. So we'll get it put together right and see if it starts. And yeah, guys, it's like I say, I'm far from a mechanic or anything like that, or small engine repair or anything like that. I just know what makes sense and how they function. So if everything functions like it's supposed to, you should have a good running machine, whatever it is. My first car was a 1986 Chevrolet Monte Carlo, and yeah, I learned everything on that car, man. Just how to replace the carburetor, how it functions, how it works. If your engine doesn't have any major problems, as in valve sticking or the piston is messed up or anything, if you solve the problems or you keep the functions of just fuel, air, and spark, it should run. And we got to put all together. No primer bulb or anything. Let's give it a pull and see what it does. So yeah, that was my problem. And as soon as I found that, I was able to get it back running good and fixed. So yeah, just a little quick video I want to show you guys, just in case you have this same model of Toro and it'll help you out. So once again, it's chopping blades lawn care, right back at you again. Push the like button, subscribe. Yeah, you know how those YouTubers do. It's so funny to me because I think to myself, by you saying that, it's not making me want to subscribe. It's your content that makes me want to subscribe. So please stop with that screaming and talking fast and telling me